Navigate the joint petition on the Form I-751 for marriage-based green card applicants who receive 2-year conditional approval. If you received your U.S. residency based on marriage to a U.S. citizen, but because of the residency of your marriage, you were given conditional rather than permanent residence with a 2-year expiration date, then you will need to fill out and submit USCIS Form I-751 as you've seen on your screen in order to convert your conditional residency to permanent residency. Assuming you're eligible and ready to file the I-751 and you're still married and your U.S. spouse is cooperating with the process, here's how to fill out the form. If you hear background noise from my kids, I'm truly sorry, okay? I'm recording the video while I'm at my house, okay? So I'm truly sorry with the noise in the background. I have a newborn and 2 toddlers, okay? So on the Form I-751 is available on the I-751 page of the USCIS website. This video, I'm getting crazy with the sound, sorry. It expires, as you can see the form name, it expires 12/31/2019. That's the actual form that is being used right now to fill out this petition. Remember, once in a while it changes, okay? They always change the form, the fees, so you need to be always looking at the USCIS.gov website to be everything to you have it on time, like the actual form and the fees. Okay. So the general instruction I'm going to explain to you to fill out this form I-751. You can fill this form out I-751 on your computer, and that's the best way to do it. If you need to first print out and fill it in hand, while legibly, use blank ink. Signature must be by hand and ink. Do not type your name or use any stamp where it asks for your signature. You probably came across a question on the form that doesn't apply to you. Let's give you an example. For example, part 1 in the question 13 says if your marriage through which you gain conditional residency has ended, provide the date it ended. But let's say you still married. In answer boxes like those, you type or print N/A, which means not applicable. If you answer to a question that requires a number 0, for example, how many children do you have, or how many times have you been departed the United States, type a print none instead of a 0. Okay, so you must fill out every line of this form. Okay, and the last page of the part 11 has extra space in which to add information that will fit in the space provided elsewhere on the form. If you even need more space, which you may need, okay, write or type the information on a separate piece of paper and attach it to the end of the form. On every extra sheet, type or print your name, alien registration number on the top of the page. Indicate the I-751 page number, part number, and the item number to which the information refers to. Sign and date an extra page of the bottom. Okay, so let's start reading this form, giving you instruction how to fill it out. Remember, I will not be filling it out with you guys. I'm just going to give you a brief explanation, and I hope you do understand how I'm explaining the form. And remember, if you have any questions, please comment down below. Okay, so let's start part 1. As you can see in part 1 is information about you, the conditional resident. In 1A, you will do the last name. In 1B, you will give in your first name. In 1C, if you have a middle name. Okay. Let's go down. Let's head down, 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 down. Come on, let's go down. Doesn't want to go down now. Okay, sorry. So in this part, it says other name used. List all the other names you have used, including aliases, middle name, and nicknames. If you need extra space to complete this section, use a phrase provided in part 11, additional information. Let's say if you had a different name before you got married, right? Let's say, usually it happens with women, right? When a woman gets married, her name changes. So that will be an example. But it depends on the person. Your name changes, you just write it down. If you have a name before the one that your actual name that you have now. End of question 4, as you can see, is your date of birth. Month/date/year. For month, you would use 2 digits. For date, you would use 2 digits. And for year, 4 digits. Question 5, country of birth. Question 6, country of citizenship or nationality. Provide all that apply. Country of citizenship, let's say Dominican. Depends your nationality, U.S. citizen. That it varies, okay? Question 7, alien registration number. A number is usually on your card. Question number 8, U.S. Social Security, if any. And question 9, wants to know if you have a USCIS online account number. This is not your alien registration number. It's a number you were given if you file an application, petition, or request using the USCIS electronic immigration system called USCIS-LS. If you don't have this, please write NA. I will not suggest you to leave it in blank, okay? I will fill everything that on the form. In question 10 is the marital status. Are you single, married, divorced, or widow? Question 11, date of marriage. 2 digits for month, 2 digits for date, 4 digits for year. In question 12, it asks for your place of marriage. It means the city, state, if in the U.S. and country if it's outside of the U.S. Not the type of building or any other location. Okay. In 13, question 13. It says, if the marriage through which you gain conditional residency has ended, provide the date if it ended. Example are date of divorce or date of death. 2 digits for month, 2 digits for date, and 4 digits for year. So that means if a conditional residency ended by divorce or date of death, you will provide that information in question 13. Okay. In question 14, conditional residence expires on. So you could find the answers to the question 14 when your conditional residency expires on the green card. It's a 2 year after you initially were approved for receive your permanent residence. 2 digits for month and 2 digits for date and 4 digits for year. Okay. So part 2-1, as you can see, continues. So in question 15A, 15A from 15F is just your mailing address, okay? And in question 16, as you can see, is your physical address different from your mailing address. Sometimes you live with your physical address, as you can see, but sometimes you don't want to receive your mailing on that same address where you live, so you decide to put it on a different address. So you will provide that if its physical address is different from your mailing address, yes or no. If it is yes, so you will fill out the physical address part from 17A from 17F. As additional information about you, for question 18, you will probably know if you are in removal deportation or rescission or proceedings. You will beat the situation if you had a convicted of a crime, given USCIS reason to believe that your marriage is fraudulent, or done something else to make deportable from the United States. If you are in immigration court proceedings, you should already have a lawyer who should help you with this petition as well. So this is the part, the question 18. In question 19, if you checked yes about whether a fee was paid to anyone else other than an attorney in a connection with a petition, you have not necessarily done anything wrong. But you might be questioned about this. If the person you paid helped you prepare the I-751, that person needs to provide information and sign in part 10. So they must fill that part 10. In question 20, ask about criminal activity. The second part of this question asks whether you have ever committed a crime for which you could have been arrested. But don't be too quick to say yes. Do you really have the necessary legal knowledge to say that you were or did that crime? Talk to a lawyer before who specializes in criminal law where the incident occurred. So this is a 3 question that you must read and answer carefully, okay? So let's continue. Remember to subscribe to my channel, activate notification bell to receive notifications when I upload new videos, like, comment below, and share. Have a blessed day.